Pomerantz. Welcome to my program. You know, I was listening to Sirius Radio the other day, and of course, what comes on, Hotel California, and I've only heard it like 4,000 times, you know, during my lifetime. And but for the first time, I started listening to the chords in a different way, and I started to notice that the chords had a lot of little theory aspects to them, ways of creating music in an organized fashion. And once you start to hear that theory, it makes the whole thing make sense. And it's also easier to remember when you think about it. So I thought I would do a little tutorial on the theory behind Hotel California. First of all, when you listen to the chords and you break it down, it doesn't sound like Hotel California at all. It actually sounds like a typical kind of Latin chord progression. Also, you know, I've been around a long time, so I remember Ray Charles singing a song called Hit the Road Jack, and it's got the same chords to a degree. So I'm going to play those for you. Have you heard that progression before? Yes used to do a song called, or no, it was Chicago. And really all we're doing is we're going down the scale of A minor to G, to F, to E. So you can remember that, so that's pretty easy. So what does that have to do with Hotel California? And the answer is something called the use of fifths. And that's what I want to take a minute to talk about. So for those of you who don't know theory, there's two basic, very strong relationships in a scale. And there are other relationships, but the two strongest are the first note of the scale and the chord built on that. That's called the tonic. And then the fifth note of the scale and the chord built on that, which is called the dominant chord. Now the tonic you think about as a chord that's like going home. It's a chord where you rest. And everything kind of revolves around that tonality. The fifth chord of the scale, the dominant chord, has a lot of tension to it, and its musical purpose most often is to get you back to the tonic chord, or that 5 to 1. So when I hit the E7th in A minor, you know, it wants to take me back to the A minor. So it's a very powerful relationship between those two chords. So the writers of Hotel California used the fifths in a clever way here, putting it together with this declining chord pattern. So does that sound familiar? So what am I doing? I'm starting with the tonic chord, and then I'm going to go to the 5 chord of A minor, which is E7. Then I'm going to go down from the, remember I went to G, I'm going to go to G. And I'm going to the 5 chord of G, which is D. In this case, we're not going to use the 7th, we're just going to use the D chord. Next chord is F. And can you think real quick what the 5 chord's going to be in F? It's going to be C. And then it goes up to D minor, and then up to E. And that's kind of it. So the thing that makes this sound really good is the tonic to the dominant relationship. And that's what I want you to think about. So one more time. Tonic. Dominant rather. Like a new tonic. Whoops. Thanks for joining me today. Please subscribe if you like what you heard. Hit the notification bell as well. If you have any songs you'd like me to work on, please let me know. And all the material I went over today will be down below by the comments. Thanks for joining me. Whoops.